All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. We are on El Cap, joined today with Mr. Dustin. Been a while since we actually fished together, but yeah, we are here on El Cap right now. Gonna get on these fish. It is the start of the fall transition, guys. If you guys haven't already noticed, these nights are starting to get a little bit cooler, a little bit more chilly. So these fish should be kind of pushing over and looking for their winter haunts or their winter spots that they're gonna be hunkered down in. So Justin and I, we're actually gonna go out here and try to figure these fish out before they get ahead of us. All right, guys, so that is gonna be the move. We're gonna try to cover as much water as possible, try to find a pattern, try to find out where these fish are gonna sit for the winter season, but should be a good one. Fall transition, this is when they actually start feeding up on bait. This is when they're going to be a little bit more aggressive on the top. You know, we're going to be looking for like rock piles and, you know, offshore structure and things like that, because I think that that's where these guys are going to be heading. So all right, guys, stay tuned. We're going to move over to our first spot. All right, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start. See how this is. We're at 20 feet right here, but wanted to start off on this rocky point right here. I think this is where I caught those catfish last time. It's super foggy right now. You know, I have to be careful about the other boaters and stuff, because those guys are, you know, they're going to their spots and they might not see us, so definitely have to be cognizant of what's going on around us. Trying to see if these guys are on a reaction bite. I'm not getting any bites or anything like that. There's one. Oh, little small guy. So that's one. Let's see if that's a sign or not. There's another small one. Another small little guy. Ooh, what the heck? There he is. All right, that's one. Okay, one little dink. One little dink, but that is honestly to be expected. Just beat the bank. Beat the bank, try to just get on some fish really. There's another one right here. These little guys. All right. So far the pattern has been little sticks at about not that deep. Kind of just burning the crankbait here. You get on them or what? You get on them? Really? Some pretty decent ones at least? 115.5. Nice. I got nothing but dinks.
Yeah, I got one dink and a 15.
I've been cranking.
Yeah, it's slow, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go hit my normal spots and see if I can find it.
Okay.
I need to get on it.
There's one. There's a good one. Came up and... Yeah, sir. All right, that's a better one. Off the crank. Yeah, that was a really subtle bite. Okay, so yeah, he got that one. He wanted that one. Look at that. All up in his mouth. All right. get this guy out. There we go. All right. Well, a better one. Not a big one by any means, but a better one. Let's see. Dustin said that he got like a 15. Let's see. Well, small guy. Bigger tail, so that's a 14. "14-inch fish. First good one of the day. Yeah, that guy hit it like right at the boat. I don't know, that might be a sign. That might be a sign. Might have gotten a reaction bite out of him. There's another one. Jeez. Tried to boat flip him and I freaking launched him up in the air. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I just lost those. Gosh dang it. Just lost my little pliers, my little fish stings. Off a little dink. Well, looks like I have to get a new set of hook removers. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's a big fish. That is a big fish. Oh wow. Not really a big fish, but another decent sized one. Alright. Huh, snagged him on his head. What the heck? Yep, I wouldn't have been able to use this fish if it was a tournament. So I snagged him on top of his head, or I didn't snag him, but yeah, wouldn't have been able to use this fish, unfortunately. No wonder he felt big. Maybe like a 12. He's definitely measurable. If you would just relax. 12 1/4. Yeah, 12 1/4. Alright guys, 12 1/4, but I wouldn't have been able to use him in a tournament. The hooked outside of his mouth. Yeah, wouldn't have been able to use that fish in a tournament because he got snagged, he got hooked outside of his mouth, so I wouldn't have been able to use that fish. But I actually see some rock piles right here at about 70 feet. But since we're at 25 feet, 26 feet, you actually subtract 70 or 60, whatever the distance from this graph is for side imaging, and you subtract it from what depth you're at right now. So basically, I would say these rock piles here, they're at about 65 feet. 65 feet in distance, but if we were to subtract 65 and 25, that'll give us 40 feet. So realistically, this rock pile is actually 40 feet to the right of us here. So I'm gonna throw out the a deeper crank, see if I can actually get on these guys here. These guys are like in the branches. Ooh, this is a long, skinny one. Yeah, these guys are like in the branches. So if I want to get to them, I have to toss into the stuff. What it looks like. Nice long, skinny guy. Long, skinny guy. 13 1/4. 13 1/2. Yeah, I could make him reach 13 1/2. 13 1/2 inch fish. Nice skinny and long guy. These are the ones that you're looking for, but just a little bit bigger. Okay, so I think we definitely have established a pattern of where these fish are. But does that, where are the bigger ones though? I'm trying to look for like the 18s and stuff. Where are those guys at? Little tiny guy. Saw him come up. I don't know if it was him or if it was another fish, but saw them come up chasing bait. Little tiny guy. Dinker. Stinker dinker. Tiny guy. Another fish. Another little guy. Ah, dude. Gosh dang it. Freaking goober. Look at the deer. I see the deer over there. Okay, so we got pictures of the deer, or videos of the deer. Oh, deer that lives over here. Now we gotta catch some fish. I think that was a good sign. little guy. Finally, after an hour and a half, got one little guy. There we go. Huh? Quick release. Okay, so basically that fish was exactly where it was supposed to be. Inside these little crevices right here where the rocks are. I'm not surprised that there was one there. It's a good place for these fish to come and sit and ambush the bait. Waiting for a fish to just smoke this thing. There's this. It's a better one, but nope, never mind. Just a little small guy. Small guy. It's cold fish. Oh, they're busting right here. They're right in front of us. The heck? Where'd they go? There he is. There's one. Another one. Another small little guy. Oh, jeez. A small guy. Small guy. Barely got it too. There's one over here. Small little dink. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's gonna be it for today's video. Pretty slow day, I'm not gonna lie. Man, it's honestly been a struggle ever since we got back from Clear Lake to get on some fish. Hopefully we could get on a pattern here pretty soon. Hopefully we could stay on top of these guys so that we can continue to catch fish throughout the rest of the year. But yeah guys, pretty slow day. Caught a bunch of dinks, nothing really of size though. Maybe caught about a handful of keepers. I didn't really measure all of them out, but a whole lot of dinks, so nothing really to brag about. But good to see that the fish are actually still chasing bait, so part of our theory is actually correct, where these fish are actively chasing bait balls, they're actively schooling, and they're aggressive. So I think that's gonna get even more prominent as the season goes, as the year goes by. But all right guys, so that is gonna be it for today's video. As always, thank you guys for liking, subscribing, joining me for my adventures on the water, and I'll see you guys in the next one.